What is up, ladies and gents, and welcome to an exciting new Payday video. Got a bit of gameplay in the background, don't even know what that is yet as I'm recording this commentary, but we are looking at the Crimefest webpage. The link will be in the description below, and for those of you who haven't already joined the Payday Steam group, I will really implore you to now. There's a lot of reason within this page alone, and if you follow that link, there's going to be a really convenient way for you guys to do it. But just to talk briefly about this, this is clearly not the update that the What's New is counting down to, which seems to be the original release date of Payday 2 last year. This is actually counting down to the traditional Payday anniversary. They did it last year with the Payday update, or at least I believe it is, and that was... I actually can't remember what was contained in that update, which is awful, but this is clearly an awful lot bigger. Got some really exciting things coming through, and I'm going to run through them. They're all going to pop up on your screen, but just to quickly remind you what we got previously, at 350,000 members we got the Brass Knuckles, and at 500,000 we got the Golden AK. Now, I actually remember there being a reasonable gap between the Brass Knuckles and the AK, even though that was only 150,000 members. But the gap between the AK and the 1 million, well, that has not taken nearly as long. And as I'm doing this video, we are at 997,719 members, so we're actually really close to the first reward tier. Clearly, this is incentivizing a lot of people to join the group. And there is, if you ask me, a lot of incentive anyway, bearing in mind you get free things. I mean, free things are great. But let's look very briefly through each of these reward tiers, and I'll explain exactly what's going on in the eyes of Overkill. To celebrate the 3rd anniversary of the Payday franchise, fresh stock is hitting DC's criminal underbelly, and we want you to take a big fat slice. Fill your loot bags, we got masks, guns, new game features, and many more exciting goodies, but we need your help. These goodies will be handed out for free as we hit our community milestones. We're aiming for a cool 1.5 million community members by October the 18th, so get involved and join the official Payday 2 group on Steam now. Now, there's one thing that amazes me really about this. We've had just over, I believe, 11 months to accrue this number, and we've nearly gained 1 million members. Let's round it up and say we got 1 million in 11 months. Now we have around about 3 months with which to try and get another 500,000. So that seems a little bit out of proportion, but clearly we've obtained the last maybe 400,000 very quickly. The recent Steam update has done Payday a lot of favours, and I imagine we're playing off the back of that, and hopefully Overkill has done their maths and we will be able to reach every single one of these reward tiers. But let's have a look at the first one, which we're going to actually obtain in under 3,000, probably about 2,000 by the time this video is going up. We are getting the Judge Gun and Money Bundle Weapon. Now, the Money Bundle Weapon's the one that really made me laugh, and that is, of course, at the around 1 million members. So, Gage is going to give us the Judge Gun, which looks a lot like a pistol, but it's going to be basically a hand cannon. We're going to have a new shotgun, and seeing as how they seem to be categorizing it as a shotgun, it's probably going to work with the newer ammo types added in the Gage shotgun pack. So, one extra reason to buy that DLC. On top of that, we get the Money Bundle Weapon, which originally made no sense, but we are literally going to be slapping people with wads of money. It's a melee weapon, and I'm extremely excited for the fun that can be had with that. Now, all of these reward tiers, just to explain, is another 50,000 members. So at 1,050,000, we're going to get Payday the Heist free during Crimefest. So I believe that's going to be from the moment it hits that up until the 18th. I don't know whether we are in Crimefest. I think we are. And it actually ends, the sort of big conclusion to Crimefest is on the 18th of October. That's the way I imagine it's going to work. And don't forget, there will most likely be another Halloween update this year, so you should be excited for that in the coming months. So that is pretty self-explanatory. We're going to get Payday the Heist free to play from whenever we hit that milestone until the 18th. So, or I don't know whether maybe it starts on the 18th. There's some evidence to go either way. I'm not entirely sure. I know I personally have a copy of the game, and actually it'll most likely go on a very cheap sale. I think I got mine for either under £1 or around about £1, so really not too expensive. definitely take a look at that if you haven't got it already when it goes free, whenever that may be. I'm not entirely certain. It may be on the 18th or it may be before then. So at another 50,000 members after that, at 1,100,000, we get a bonus from the boss, a free mask from Bane. Simple as that. We're just going to get a nice new mask. Don't know whether it's been designed by the community or whether it's an in-house mask. We'll have to see. Another 50,000, and this is a big milestone. And I don't know whether they're trying to coincide this. I don't know whether we're going to get different updates. It's odd. We have two separate countdowns going on. But time to help out an old friend, Old Hoxton Breakout Heist DLC for free to all community members. For free. That's really big. And as if that isn't a good enough reason to join the community, I don't know what will be. All you have to do is join a group. The posts aren't even that frequent. I think it's an amazing offer because we paid for Big Bang, and I imagine the Old Hoxton Breakout, at least it should be, it should carry some new mechanics and should be of just the same scale. So I'm immensely excited for that. Whether or not they've worked out that that's going to take 18 days and that's going to coincide with the What's New update, I don't know. Probably not, especially at the rate that new people are joining the community since this page has come up. So keeping a lookout for that. And then another 50,000 after that, Old Hoxton as a playable character. Pardon me. Miss me, wankers. Old Hoxton Character Pack DLC for free to all community members. Again, it's a DLC, it's free. Pardon my language, it's what it says on the website. Hoxton is back with all of his great South London accent and phrases. That's really exciting. Exactly how it's going to work. I mean, that means there's going to be 2 Hoxtons. There's going to be 5 characters. Probably won't make a difference. All I know is everyone's going to pick it and everyone's going to want to host lobbies. So that and the Old Hoxton Breakout is they're some of the most exciting parts as far as I'm concerned. And then at 1,250,000 members, the Elephant is impressed with you. The art gallery and Framing Frame 1 available as a one-day heist. That's odd. I'm not sure. Like, are we just going to be stealing the art? It seems like it. It seems like we don't have to do the secondary parts. A bit odd. We'll have to see how that mission itself works, whether there's going to be some alterations to make it a working single-day heist. Otherwise, it's just going to be a quick sort of 3-minute long run through. That's one of the unlocks that most confuses me. At 1,300,000 members, we get the FBI files. You know what this is? It is stats. As far as I can tell, the FBI is going to crunch the numbers on us and put a profile on you. And that's actually going to be really exciting. You're going to see all the people you've killed. As awful as that sounds. Number of bulldozers, headshot, things like that. Favourite weapons. Now, you can see your stats already. They did put a Steam community thing about it in the past. So, this isn't necessarily anything new, but it's going to be integrated within the game and more accessible for most. Then another 50,000 later, we're going to get a new gun from Gage. Seems to be showing off the AK there. I imagine it'll be a little bit different. This has to be a birthday miracle. Your old friend Gage gives you a new primary weapon for free. We know it's going to be a primary. It's probably not going to be a shotgun. We're most likely looking at an AR for this one. Another 50,000 later, 1,400,000, we get a new enemy from Gensec. Apparently we'll shit bricks when you see it, so clearly it's not just going to be another soldier with a gun. We might be looking at a completely new archetype similar to cloakers or bulldozers. Now this is one that I think is going to be really good, really atmospheric. We're going to get a time of day change if we manage to reach 1,450,000. Now it says that they've been making a few modifications and you can play a few heists during the day or the night. This is a feature that clearly that they've considered implementing, they put the work into making. If we don't make 1,450,000 members, we clearly won't get it as quickly, but I imagine this will come eventually anyway, so it's definitely something to be excited about either way. As far as Payday is concerned, one of the nicest looking missions, and I said this in the description, want to make anything look good, play on the Armoured Transport Park heist. It looks beautiful and sunny. Can you guys remember? Can you guys imagine a rat in broad daylight? I imagine they could do some beautiful things with the lighting effects on that, and I'm actually quite excited for that one. Then once we round it off to 1,500,000, really tough goal, as I said, but clearly Overkill has done the maths. We get a secret. Don't know what it is. Don't forget, they did say there's going to be some changes to gameplay features. That might have been the things like time of day changes, but I don't know, we could be looking at some changes to stealth and the secret stuff. If there's one thing that I say would go brilliantly with a Payday game, and this might sound awful and completely unnecessary, I feel like kill animations for stealth could go down really well. I know it's the sort of thing that I'd be interested in. Neck breaks, and it's been done by many other games, but seeing as how Payday focuses on James Bond-like stealth, why not have it so we can do that? That's the sort of thing that I'd be excited for and would look to possibly being a secret, but we'll have to wait and see, and we'll have to wait and see if we can actually reach that 1,500,000. Who knows? Like I say, it's a it seems like a tough task, but at the rate we're going, we're definitely going to make it. So keep it up, guys. If you haven't already joined the Steam community, click on the link below, follow it, click on the other link within the page and join that group. You're helping us all along to free content, and you're going to secure it all for yourself. We want 1.5 million heisters, gangsters and clowns to join the Payday 2 Steam community by the 18th of October and to celebrate with us. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. Q&A will be out very, very soon. I was slightly delayed because I actually did my videos in the wrong order, and then last night I was just too tired to make this video. But thanks, see you all in the next one.